Welcome to DWI Steelers segment. Fellas, listen, we got a lot to talk about. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it.
What's your thought process on this whole TJ contract? Should we give it to him? Should they try to cut the years down, or should they just say F it and just rock with whatever he wants?
In my opinion, man, I think he deserves it. Right. I think he's worked hard enough to get what he's asking for. He's the best player in the NFL defensively, but it's kind of like a catch-22 because it might set our team back trying to pay him that much money.
Right.
So do you do it off the facts that he was like one of the greatest to ever do it, or do you looking at it as a team thing?
Like basically, do you pay him for past years of greatness, or do you pay him for future greatness?
Right.
And me personally, I want to pay for future greatness. Like I think he deserves, the money that he wants. I wouldn't do it for maybe as many years, and I'm guessing that's probably where they're hung up at. He probably wants 5 or 6 years at that rate, and they're probably like, you're going to be 36 by that time. Like, we don't know if we can pay you $30 million at 36 years old. So I'm sure they'll sign him. I'm not sure what the deal will be. What do you think? Illy, what's your take on the whole TJ Watt thing?
Yeah, that's $200 million, dude.
That's a lot of money.
$200 million for 5 years. Is he worth the $200 million? Wax, dude. At any moment, I do too. What do you think?
Yeah, because we don't have a quarterback right now. So if we had a franchise quarterback that needed paid, he would never even get this deal.
But be reminded, that's 200 and some change after taxes, I'm sure. After they get everything situated, it's probably going to be about 210. Who knows? But I know it's close to 2. Or it might be directly at 2. You figure if we're paying Metcalf that big bag we gave him, then they called Aaron Rodgers up, was like, you know what, we got a little bit of money left over from the Metcalf deal.
Aaron Rodgers he's only making like 10 or 15, so
$15 million at 41.
But for a quarterback, that's nothing.
It is nothing, but at 41, you understand?
But it's only 1 year.
Okay, pay me
right
$10 million
yeah,
right now at 46. And I promise you, yes, sir, boss. I'm going to have my hat all crinkled. Let me quit. But seriously, that's not a little bag to frown at for the age and condition that man's in.
Right.
We pay him his money. Not to mention the off-season trade, like the preseason trades that they just did and negotiated. Mm-hmm. All that cost. And to still give him the $200 million that he's requiring because they just paid the boy from Cleveland all that money.
Right.
He wants to be the highest paid.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think he deserves.
He does, but they'll look at it like you hadn't had the same season last year that you did in prior seasons.
Right.
Matter of fact, it was your lowest season as far as sacks was concerned.
Right. They're probably looking
since his rookie year.
Yeah, they're probably looking at him like he's on his way down the hill instead of rising up. He's already reached his peak, and now he's kind of over the crux of that. You know what I mean? And that's probably what they're thinking because he's 31. He's going to be 31. I don't know if he's 31 already, but
they gave Cam money too, though.
Who?
They gave Cam
They
money.
did. They did. And
Cam took a pay cut.
Up.
Cam said he'll take a pay cut in order to keep things civil. So I think he's giving some of that money back.
I don't know. I didn't hear that. But hopefully, I would do it, but I said I wouldn't do it for, I would try to get down to at least, I'm sure they want 3. I might go 4 years, but I wouldn't go any more than 4 years.
What getting
with
security?
Yeah.
What if he wants more?
He probably does. I'm sure he does.
And he can probably get more.
I don't know. I don't know because he's gonna be 30. He's 31. Just think about after those After that, the fourth year of that contract, he's 35.
I think they start like linebackers and DNs. I think they start running out of juice, and I mean outside linebackers
At that point,
at about 35.
exactly. So
Like Ray was an exception.
and even he started falling off.
He did, but that
At
listen,
35, he didn't play till he was in his 40s, and
he didn't. But that's why I'm saying this. About what would you say, Wax? About 35, 36 for a linebacker outside, like defensive end.
Because you're conflicting pain on other people.
Correct.
You're not getting hit.
Correct. So
about
you're
35.
Yeah. So you still got some time. He still got time to infringe his way upon any defensive structure he wants to. As far as I can take it, I can take my show and go on the road.
I agree. That's why I said, but anything more than 4 years, you're just giving him money at that point. And like I don't like paying people for what they did in the past. If I'm the Steelers, like my business philosophy, I'm paying you for what you're gonna do.
Right.
I'm not paying you for what you did before. Like
That makes sense.
because we already paid you for what you did before. So now we're paying you for what you're gonna do. And
But that sucks because how it's looked at, Wax, is it's almost like getting paid for the old and the new. Like, we make a contract in 2020. I ball out from 2020 till right now.
right,
So, you've pretty much paid me for me balling out from them 5 years. But those 5 years is what makes you say, hey, I see something special in this guy. I want to give him another 5-year extension.
right.
So when I get paid for what I did 5 years ago, I got paid, some up front, and then I'm getting it as the 5 years happens.
Right.
So I kind of feel like it's getting paid for the old and the new because you're not getting anything past that. Like, what about in 2023 when I had 6,000 yards receiving?
But when you signed that earlier deal, you was in your 20s.
I get it,
So,
and I get it. I just wanted to put that out there.
Your
Some
age,
people's gonna get that.
Your age definitely comes into play when you're in your 30s.
Oh yeah, it dictates the bag.
It does. So and it has to, because if I give T.J. Watt 5 years at $40 million a year, by that 5th year, I'm paying him $40 million, and he's just there. You know what I mean? And then that'll make the rest of the team. I mean, I'm sure Omar Khan has ways to push it down the line a little bit, but you're still taking a hit on it. But
It's fair though.
right, go ahead, Wes.
I was going to say, let's not forget, though, this is all because of Cleveland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They signed old boy when he was destined, like he wanted out of Cleveland.
Cleveland's just dumb.
Yeah, but this was kind of a smart move on their part because they knew
Who's chess?
Yeah.
they knew this was going to cause turmoil in the Steelers organization.
It was chess, Wax.
By trying to, you know what I mean? By trying to pay him a little bit more just to see what we would do with TJ.
To mess up the whole market.
Right.
I blame the Steelers for that in a certain way because they probably should have already signed TJ. You know what I mean? Don't wait for the market for somebody else to set the market. You set it, and you set it where you want it. They let Cleveland, and Cleveland is just known for making dumb contracts
For years.
Yeah, what's his name? Watson. They gave he messed up the whole quarterback market. You know what I mean, for a little bit because they wanted to sign this dude.
Then he wants to get rub and tugs, man. Beat it. Man, beat it.
And not pay.
And then not play good. Like you
Yeah.
get rubbed and tugged if you balling. Like,
That was karma. And I don't mean karma like with a K. I mean that was karma with a C. She was like, everything you done to me is going to come back on you on the field.
Right.
Karma gave it to him. She's Creole.
right.
Remember that guy? What was his name again?
Herbie Hancock. No, what was his name?
Wallace Wildcat.
Yeah.
Herbie Hancock's at the house right now. Like, pew, 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 pew.
Herbie Hancock.
See, yeah. I thought he was still with us.
He might. I was just making a joke.
The ghost of Herbie Hancock and the ghost of Ray Parker Jr. is going to get waxed today.
But nah, so we should be thanking Cleveland for this debauchery.
Yeah.
I agree, fellas, but one thing you said that made a total amount of sense is we should have paid the boy and set the tone.
Yeah.
We could have set it at 160. and we just still had $40 million. Would you give him 160 for 5?
Maybe
that's probably like 25
probably.
million a season,
Yeah,
something stupid like that. Maybe 25, 30 million a season.
Right, but 40 million for an aging dude that's not a quarterback it's a lot. It's a big ask.
But he's a different type of animal. He's a dog. He's a whole different type of animal.
We ain't won shit with him.
Right.
That's my big. It's like, man, we've had you here all this time, and when it comes to the playoffs, you don't. I'm not saying he don't show up, but it's like I don't remember TJ making a play against the Ravens this year.
I think that TJ thinks that like I gave you guys a fantastic regular season.
I mean, he's a Hall of Famer.
You know what I mean?
He's probably other than Troy, I would say TJ Watt has been our best defender in the last 20 years.
Shit, last 30.
Yeah.
You figured them guys from the 70s, they were unhuman.
Oh, they weren't real.
Listen, I looked them up. I just found out they were all vampires.
Yeah, that'd be like 40, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're 40. Like the 78, 77.
79.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. But them guys were not human, though, fellas.
So, I mean, I think they'll get a deal done, though. I don't think that they're going to let him go. Because he's a Steeler. Like, I can't even imagine him playing for somebody else. And they do this, stuff all the time. Yeah, they do this stuff all the time. They did it with Cam last year.
And they're, like you said, they're Steelers. So there's an abundant amount of loyalty that they're going to abide by.
Right.
Let me ask y'all this. Did y'all see the whole Minkah Fitzpatrick thing happening? I didn't.
No.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we woke up tomorrow morning and TJ was in Jacksonville.
I mean, Omar Carr's been running this thing a little differently than we've been used to. So you're right. Like I don't put nothing past Omar. If he can get a first round pick for TJ, he might get rid of TJ.
I don't want no first round pick. I'm sorry. Because here's the thing, we're going to end up doing some dumb shit picking it. Wax, were you going to say something?
No, I mean, I was, but I was going to say we should just keep him.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I feel. We should just keep him. Plus, we don't know what was going on in the locker room with Minkah Fitzpatrick. Because if they're willing to trade him off that fast and that easy to send him back to where we got him from.
Right.
There's some underlying things that we don't know about.
Right. I mean, Wax, I totally agree with you. But then you got to look at it like this. You could have somebody like Mr. Washington from the Wash in the damn Steelers front office. Like, you fired Chris? Hell yeah, I fired Chris. Mm-hmm. Like, it could just be an asshole trying to do a move to where it looks like, okay, we're willing to put anybody on the chopping block. Like, that's asinine. TJ Watt is one of the best defenders I personally have ever seen with my eyes. Him and James Harrison on both ends, nightmare.
And that's the difference. Because there's levels to this.
Right.
So TJ's held higher than Minkah Fitzpatrick. You know
I get it.
So like he's more expendable than he is.
I get it.
Right.
So I mean like that's just my opinion. I don't know. I don't know for a fact that he caused any problems. But we did hear your boy Harris talking shit after he left about how there's no leadership in our locker room, and you know what I'm saying.
And then I heard more. Like there was a few defenders last year that was just saying like, some people are just doing what they want to do, and then there was some speculation that they were talking about Minkah.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Because they didn't put a name to it, which is kind of lame. But if you're gonna say it, say it.
Say it with your chest.
Right.
Would y'all both agree with me that when you ball out, you kind of get to call your call? Like, you get to make a kind of a different type of call than somebody who's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at the same time, when you don't ball out, you got to give that power back.
Right.
Good call.
That's what they said. Tomlin got a saying, like, I'll treat you all fair, but I won't treat you all the same. So if you ball out, you get little special treats in your
in your Steelers sock.
Right.
You got sock poop.
Like,
How do they? And then they flip it up like, yeah. You already know they got. catch that son
And
bitch.
if you're just a regular guy, you better be on time. And if you're just one of them regular ones, if you're a long snapper, you better be here on time.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you're one of them cats that ain't one of the elite 11, you better be here a little bit early.
Facts.
And turn that radio down when you come into this facility.
And
Somebody
turn your voice down.
where you at and where do you need to be?
Turn your ringtone down.
Yeah, you're at an 8. We need you at a 3.5. 3.5 is almost a whisper.
I will say this though, and this is just me on the outside looking in. It's caused problems for years though.
That's a fact.
Right.
Think about everybody that left. That was a crash out, or you know what I mean. It's caused problems because they feel like they're untouchable. Like AB, for instance, the greatest receiver we had ever, I would say.
I'd agree.
And look how that ended up. And then he just went on a downward spiral because he was so used to people kissing his ass and stuff. And now look at him.
Right.
Let me ask you this, Wax. And dude, I'm gonna start with you. We don't have George Pickens this season. You worried?